Yeah. All right, babe. You know we're back. It's Monday, and I felt like the world needs some good stuff right now. The world needs some energy. There's just the dragging. Oh, just so slow. Mind. Right. If you're having a challenging day, if you're like coming out of the weekend, you're like, oh, September, end of September, end of the year is here. Oh my gosh, brain's going haywire. Stress, things unexpected. Look, you got to get ridiculously resolved and focused right now, right? This is the time when everything is about to happen. If you're having one of those moments where like life is getting the best of you, you're having a struggle, you're having a little fight in your internal, in your external, whatever. You're having some battle. This is the time where you plant yourself, you set yourself in position, and you dig in your heels, and you just unleash, baby. Unleash everything. That energy that's pent up inside of you has to get released. You have to catch mental, energetic fire right now. Burn through it. Burn through all these things that are holding you back. Burn through all these things that are affecting you. Burn through all these things that are bothering you. Burn through all these things that are upset. Just burn right through them. And a lot of times, you guys know, I take some notes and I talk about them, but I was just so fired up today. I was so focused. I was so energized. I'm so inspired. And basically, if you're waiting for stuff to happen for you, if you're taking a passive approach to life, you are going to be continuously disappointed. There's no passiveness in this at all, in this life, in this world. You know, there's times when you plant the seeds, right? You plant the seeds you dig the holes first, plant the seeds, you tend the seeds, you put the water, take care of the soil, okay? But then you don't say, oh, now the seeds are in the ground. Where's my fruit? Where's my vegetables? Right now. I'm looking at people like all the time, like they want like to put the seed in the ground and have the fruit like right away. Like, are we on a different logic plane here? Like, is there a world, is there a universe that you experience where that's how it works? I have never experienced that universe. Some people are just in a different world in terms of the reality that they're living in. And basically there's no causality, right? Like, I want this result, I'm over here, but I have no intention of doing what actually gets me from here to here. I don't want to take this road. I don't want to take this path. It's not that they're not willing to do the work. Some of these people are very hard workers, right? You can work hard mopping floors. You can work hard working at McDonald's. You can work hard doing whatever. But it doesn't actually get you the result. I don't understand what the point of working hard is. You got to change around the way you're thinking. You got to change it from saying, I'm just going to work hard and hope things work out, to actually, what is the result that I want? Who's achieved that result? Let me go talk to that person or read a book or watch a video. Like, it's not magic. It's really, really, really not magic. If you're looking for some magic part to be part of your story, right? I worked hard and it just felt like you might be waiting a while. Why not just have a plan, right? What's my outcome? What's my destination? Reverse engineer it. I want to get from Las Vegas to Los Angeles. Figure out where Los Angeles is. Figure out where Las Vegas is. And then I drive on the road that takes me there. That's been driven a million times. I don't start driving this way or the other way. I do start driving this way. If I'm over here, I don't start driving this way and hope it takes me to Los Angeles. It doesn't make any sense. But I see people doing this all the time. They're just taking this random road that they made up that no one's taken before, that you're just like, I'm going to play it by ear. I'm going to wing it. Like, well, okay, that's a good way to start, maybe. But if you have people around you who are doing it, who are experienced, who are mastering their craft, who are getting the results that you're looking for, maybe that's health, maybe that's money. I can't tell you what are the results that you're looking for. You know, make very clear the results that you want, and then take the very real steps to get those results. I see so many people that they know the result that they want, and the actions that they're taking have nothing to do with that result. It is nothing to do with it. Like they're like, I just prefer to keep chasing my tail. I just prefer to be spinning on the hamster wheel than to get out in the maze. It's hard for me to understand. You know, I want to connect with people so I can understand more of how they're thinking, so I can help them get out of running into the walls. I see people running into the walls like constantly, like the door is right there, but they continuously run into the wall instead of going through the door. Like maybe it's a depth perception issue. I don't know, right? So communicate with me, correspond with me where you're having those blocks, because where you're having those blocks, you know what the result you want, you know the outcome that you want, right? You know the outcome that you're trying to create, you know the outcome that you're trying to produce. That part you have no doubt about. You want more money in your life, right? You want to have more money. Yet you keep doing things that have nothing to do with actually having more money. You're just kind of hoping that it comes. I just, someone explain this to me. Like someone please. Thank you, Jason. You know, yeah, it's fear, but I don't even think it's fear. I think it's what, you know, we would call in like driving a blind spot, right? Like you just don't, like people don't see that it's there. They just keep, you know, it's these same patterns, and then there's no actual like direction to the destination. So I want to help people really start to get clear. So connect with me if this is making sense to you. If you're having some of these blocks in your own life, if you're having some of these challenges in your life where you feel like you're putting in a lot of effort, you feel like you're putting in a lot of time, you feel like you're putting in a lot of energy, you're working hard, right? So again, people confuse working hard with getting results. They have nothing to do with each other all the time. You can be working really hard and not producing any results. So you need to reassess with the help of someone outside of you, right? It's always easy to solve other people's problems. It's always easier to spend other people's money. Same thing. It's the same idea. When it's not yours, you're not caught up in your own patterns, because everyone has things that they do that work, and everyone has things that they do that don't work. Everyone has things that they do that work, and everyone has things that they do that don't work. So the things that you're doing that work, it's good to identify those. You can actually repeat the same patterns into other areas of your life if you understand the patterns that work. But if you never look at the patterns that don't work, you're going to keep having the same pitfalls. Every single time, you're going to fall into that hole. 2-3 weeks in, you're going to start, you're going to get going, you get some momentum, you get some energy, and then bam, you fall right on your face every time. Why does it happen every time like that? Why does it happen 2 to 3 weeks in every time, right? Deception phase, prior video. If you have watched that, you haven't watched it, go watch it. The deception phase will get you because you get into the same old habits, the same old pattern, the same stuff comes up every single time, and that you don't catch it, catches you. What you don't catch catches you. So if you're not working with coaches, I mean, like, if you've ever played a sport, you know, if you've ever done some sort of a training, maybe play a musical instrument, you know, it's like thinking that you could get as good as you got with your coach, with your team, with just by yourself. I mean, who would think this way? If you play a sport for 10 years and you work with someone teaching you, work with somebody training you, you work with other people, would you have guys good just doing it by yourself? Right? But we do this in life all the time. And especially as like adults, quote unquote, whatever that means. I mean, at what point do you get your, you know, stamp of adult, certified, right? So now we kind of just get this mentality of I'm independent, I'm an adult, blah, 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 right? But we don't surround ourselves with people who, one, keep us accountable, two, have more experience than we do in some area or areas that can guide us in the way, that have done it with others. And three, we just get into this mindset of we should be able to figure it out on our own. Thank you, Jason, for your feedback. The everyday is comfortable, whereas the risk is scary. We are also conditioned to the status quo. Effort needs to be maintained and reinforced. That's where coaches come in to keep the positivity going. Absolutely. Keep up the great work, mate. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you sharing. Yeah, and you know, he touches on a few things, but you know, I think that fear is not like something that we can even just say, okay, it's fear. Because now it's an identified just entity that's not a real thing. It's really just a pattern. It's just a pattern, right? So if you look at patterns, the things that you repeat doing all the time, pattern, right? This is just what you do. You wake up, what do? What is your go-to when you wake up? What are the first 5 things you do when you wake up? Probably more or less every day they look the same. More or less, right? So some days might be different. A busy day might be different. But what are you doing most of the time? Most of the time, maybe 75, 80, 85%. Very few people hit 100%. And if you're looking at 100%, when are you starting from? You know, maybe if you say the last week, the last month, the last 3 months, the last quarter, the last half a year, the last year. If you look at things over a year, you can see a lot of progression. If you look at things over a few months, maybe very little, but you can see what you stayed consistent at. And if you see what you stayed consistent at, you can see where the opportunities are to make some small changes. Just implement something new for a week. Not the rest of your life, a week. That you feel like is an important pattern, an important routine for you to implement. Habit. Okay? If it's important, try it for a week. A week! That's it! Just a week. Can you do that? Wake up! Okay, so, guys, I just want to share this with you right now because it's time. It's time to stop, being in the bullshit. If you're in the bullshit, you are not on fire. If you're not focused, you're not on fire. If you're not, ramped up, hungry for life, drive back from Los Angeles, go right to the gym at 10 o'clock at night, come on, let's get it going. I'm here to support you guys. I want you to feel the best you can feel. I want you to be the most focused you can be. I want you to be the most energized, most fulfilled, the most content. That's why I'm here. That's what I'm offering. That's the value I bring to the table. If this resonates, if any of this connects with you, don't hesitate. Hit me up. Reach out, because I will help you get there. I got people who can tell you that I have. Talk to you guys soon.